Hello and welcome back to another episode of Single Sounds. I am your host, Katie Mack, and this is the only podcast that helps you listeners find a date. I am on a personal mission to try and improve the dating scene, particularly in London, and make it more personality focused, so you can hopefully meet better people and go on better dates. And I'm feeling super positive at the moment. We have a bank holiday coming up. The weather has improved. We're seeing more sun. And I know lots of you are very excited about our hot girl single summers. I will introduce you to this lovely single male of London. He is looking for a long-term relationship and has had a very positive experience of dating older women. This is because he appreciates maturity and experience. Ideally, he would meet his perfect partner at a fun run or a comedy night. My favourite section of this podcast is definitely his controversial opinion that women need to be held accountable for the crazy things they put in their Tinder bios, and he gives us some brilliant examples. And he's not afraid of being honest about his toxic traits. He can get a bit stroppy when he plays video or board games. A successful date with this man will probably look like a new experience or maybe some variety in food choices. And as long as you don't remind him of a friend and you're not over 2 hours late, you probably won't be deemed the worst date story. Hello, welcome to Single Sounds.
Hello.
Hello, well, welcome. Let's start with your dating profile, your who, what, where. First question is, who are you sexually attracted to?
Ladies.
The ladies.
Yeah, the ladies.
And what are you looking for?
What am I looking for?
It's a big question.
That is a big question. I'm looking for someone who is my height or smaller. And I'm 5'9.5".
Okay.
That's a very important half. That often gets rounded up if I'm
on
wearing,
a dating app, yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm wearing the right shoes.
I feel like most shoes would give you half an inch.
Yeah. Especially
like
docs.
5'10".
Yeah.
I agree.
What else? Age, I'm not too fussed about age. I guess someone close to my age would be great. I'm 27.
Okay.
I have dated a lot of women that have been older than me.
Yeah, this is a common trend I'm getting.
Yeah?
Yeah, and a lot of people have said that's successful. Or not for you.
Not so much, no. I think that's why nowadays I'm kind of not focusing too much on it. I'm definitely open to dating someone who's younger than me. Whereas before, I pretty much exclusively dated ladies that were older.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like sometimes 8 years.
Wow.
8 years older. Yeah, it was just like...
Why was that? I'm so curious.
Same reason that women date men that are older.
Just like maturity.
Yeah. And just they've got like more...
Going on.
More experience.
No, I get it. Yeah, I know. That's why I've heard positive things. Like I've had a lot of men come on here say that they actually like dating older because I've sorted their stuff out, know themselves better, that kind of thing as well.
Yeah.
We're all getting better as we age, hopefully.
Yeah, fine wine.
Okay. Oh, what about like type of relationship? Like long term, short?
Yeah, long term.
Cool.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Next question is, where would you like to date?
Yeah, London or close to. Like I'm between Tring, so in the northwest.
Yeah.
So I'm between there and London. So yeah, somewhere. I'm willing to travel kind of 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
45 minutes, the classic commute, yeah.
Especially, if I'm already in London, then
it's easier.
Yeah. And with where, if it was like a little bit more specific, I suppose I thought about maybe meeting. It might be fun to meet someone at like a fun run or something, or like a.
Like where would you like to meet them?
Yeah. If I'm being.
That's really funny.
Yeah, like I feel like that would be quite wholesome.
That way, like where would you like to meet someone?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that meet at those running clubs now.
Yeah.
And run races. Yeah, one of my friends, two of my friends have got run boyfriends. I'm going to call them that. I've just made that term up.
Yeah.
But they met them running. I don't know, another girl, she just met this guy. They were in the same heat for like a really long distance race because they're both like amazing runners. And now, they're engaged.
Oh, wow.
And they just met at a race.
Nice.
Running does something.
Well, running's, yeah.
With dating, it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, the only problem I can foresee is that when I'm running, at least, I might not have the energy to like chat too much. I'll just be like panting and just trying to maintain speed. But I guess afterwards, you can be like, oh hey.
Or the ones I see that are around Central, they like do a bit of running, like a few K, and then they pause, do some exercises, and then they continue and then pause again. I feel like in the pauses you could, I don't know.
But just happen to pause at the same time as them.
Doing your jumping jacks at the same time.
Yeah, same stretches. My quads are feeling really tight too.
I don't know. I'm yet to go to one. There's one by Hammersmith that I keep saying I'm going to go to, and it's conversational pace. So I don't really know what that means. I'm shit at running.
They actually market it like that.
Yeah, conversational pace group running. So maybe it is a slight dating app.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I'll have to check them out. And
we
then
can go together.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll do it. And then I also, I help out at this like comedy club, and I imagine it would be pretty good fun to like meet someone at one of those too.
Yeah,
yeah. And I'm like the kind of crowd that you'd get there would be my kind of crowd, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I also like taking people to comedy really early and dating. I think that's quite important to see if they laugh.
Just
in general.
At all.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
Or too much, or some of the weird stuff, you know.
Oh,
but like you get a good sense of
You'd laugh too much.
Too much. Just everything.
Really?
Too much enjoyment.
I really enjoy working at that comedy club.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. You get to know comedians and like you realise actually that a lot of them are. Sorry, this is going really off topic.
It's all right.
But just last thing then, and then we'll get back onto dating. Yeah, you realise that a lot of them actually they just want like validation and kind of acceptance. That's basically
they are.
Like all of them.
They're quite sad people.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
I think a lot of them admit that as well. They just do it for like, a validation. They just want to be seen as like liked, funny, all this stuff. Yeah.
And by the way, if there is anyone listening who's a stand-up comic, I will still date you. You know, please don't be put off. Even if I understand the whole difficulty of being a stand-up comic. I'll just admire you even more, I think.
Yeah, I'd just be really impressed.
Yeah, definitely, because it must be.
Oh, I'd definitely date one. Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Surely they'd be funny.
Yeah, well, you'd think so.
You'd hope so.
Yeah, I imagine if they
Unless
weren't.
you didn't like their stuff, that's the thing. That would be awkward. Then you wouldn't be dating them, I don't think, though.
You don't think?
Well, imagine going to their sets. You're just sat there, like, not laughing, and the rest of the room are, like, really enjoying it.
Yeah.
It would just be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
But would that work for a musician? If you dated someone whose music you didn't really like, you know what I mean?
I do like most genres of music, though. It's as long as they're good. I feel like it's more about the quality.
Yeah.
I just need a tune or a beat. That's it.
And then your head bopping. Yeah.
If I've listened to something enough times, I can genuinely enjoy it. If I don't really like a song, I just listen to it over and over and over until I know it, and then I actually quite like it.
And that wouldn't happen with comedy?
Don't think so.
I guess that would probably...
Because it'd be the topic
would be
like
even worse, actually.
Too dark or like just not something I would find funny. That's the only thing I could think of that I'd actually like dislike.
Yeah. And then if you end up hearing the same joke 10 times... Yeah. Whilst you're going out
you
with this
will,
guy.
yeah, you will. All the sets will be the same.
This is awful. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to acceptance. First question is, what is your most controversial opinion?
Yeah, so my most controversial opinion, I've actually made a list of all of the dumb stuff that I've seen women write in their bios on Tinder.
Oh, good.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's get into it.
And it gets a bit ridiculous. My opinion is basically that women aren't really held to account for like what they say in their bios.
Yeah, but I feel like men are. I feel like there's so much content to rip men up to pieces in their bios. Yeah,
100%.
Oh, I'm really excited actually. Go on.
1, I regularly piss the bed. We're starting with that. This is like them trying to sell themselves. You think like what? Why are you starting with that?
I feel like that has to be real.
I mean, I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, very honest, but
I mean, just straight up.
Do you want to know that before you even had a conversation?
It's better than like going back to theirs and then realizing, you know.
Like, also, shouldn't you get that fixed? Like, that's not normal.
What, pissing the bed?
Yeah. As
Maybe
an
it's
adult.
like that reminds me of an episode you've already done about that guy who would get really drunk.
Oh yeah, he did say that was a problem.
The translucent purple
dildo.
Yeah, good episode. Go and check that out. Shameless plug.
But yeah, he did. That was only when he was super drunk. Though.
Yeah, but maybe the same happens to her.
I feel like you should add that.
Yeah,
that
true.
just sounds like it's a
just for
weekly
clarity.
thing.
Yeah.
Like
regularly.
Every night.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear some more?
Yeah, sorry.
2.
So stuck on that already.
Men are trash. Yeah, I see that quite a bit. There's a lot of like, I hate men.
Who's going to match with that? Yeah.
Yeah. 3, buy me a Porsche. Yeah.
Okay.
Reasonable. Next one. I like this one. Your mum will love me. Find me on OnlyFans at Barbara blah blah blah.
I don't think
somehow, she will. Somehow I don't think she will. This is a good one. One of these is a lie. I hate men. I have a baby. I have a job. Turns out the lie was, she doesn't have a job.
Did she include that the answer in the bio?
She did.
Oh my god. She didn't even play it.
No.
That's rubbish.
No.
Because so it just ended with I'm unemployed.
Yeah. They just don't give a shit.
This is outrageous.
Oh, this is a good one. I go crazy for food and pizza. What? Like, how has nobody said anything about that?
Food and pizza. Because pizza's not food. It's like some, I don't know, what could it be instead?
Maybe she blends it. And she like
smoothie pizza.
Yeah, smoothie pizza.
Oh,
I did see. Oh, this is a new one. Give me travel tips for Lewisham. I thought that was funny.
That's funny. Do you not think that's just banter? I feel like if I saw that on a guy's profile, I'd think he's just kidding.
Yeah, that's true.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is a good one.
If it's serious, though, that's tragic.
Yeah, I got the sense from her profile that it might have been serious. But,
yeah, it sounds like it.
And then this one's from Hinge actually. You know where you can, like, her name's Sharon, on the profile, and you know how you can add audio to like clarify it. And there's one that's like how to pronounce your name.
Yeah,
she had put that. And
Sharon.
And I thought, oh, this might be something funny, you know. She might just like say something ridiculous and unexpected. But no, she just said Sharon, 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 3 times, and that was it. And it wasn't spelt a funny way or anything. It was just SHARON.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. There's some weird stuff. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so
I've been compiling that for a while.
I think if people saw that list, it wouldn't be controversial though. It's just not spoken about enough.
Well, I'm glad this has seen the light of day now.
It has. Yeah. It's been broadcasted now. Women, fix your bios.
Yeah, imagine if someone's listening and they've put that in their bio.
I always wonder that, and they go like, "Oh gosh, is that me?"
Yeah.
I'd hope not. I hope they wouldn't be listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
I like to think my audience is a bit more clued up on the dating apps, but you never know.
Yeah.
Done whole episodes on it. If you're struggling, go back listen to those. Second question is, what is your most toxic trait?
I've listened to a few podcasts already. Thought they were great, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Well
done, guests. Not really me.
With this question, I feel like they were kind of going a bit easy. I guess. They were going for like cute things. Oh, I double dip or something like. What? Since when is that a toxic trait?
Double.
Mine is that if you beat me in a video game or a board game, which is unlikely, by the way, but you never know, I'll get a bit stroppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I might not talk to you for like
childish.
10. Yeah, a bit childish. For like 10, 15 minutes, I'll be like in a bit of a
game as well. Any board game, Monopoly,
especially Catan.
Oh, Catan.
Have you played
Catan?
Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Catan.
I'm not very good at it, so you'd win. It's fine.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah.
That one I get really frustrated because I do think a lot of it's like where you put your, little logs down first. They're not logs, you know what I mean? The little bricks.
Yeah.
Roads.
I should know this, shouldn't I? Yeah.
Roads.
Roads and settlements.
Yeah. No, but obviously, you roll the dice to see who gets to lay first, and there's better squares than others.
Yeah.
And I feel like the whole game can be very dictated by that first
You're absolutely
move.
right.
And that's what upsets me about that game, because you can get absolutely fucked.
That's true.
If you're last.
Yeah. It's not like, you can still win, though.
You could, but it relies on then the people that have the really good squares to fuck up tremendously.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
As well as you being good.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really happen in my family, so I often lose.
Oh, right.
I've never laid first ever in one game of Catan.
Oh, my God.
I know, it's really unlucky. I normally do all right, but I never win.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It'll come.
It will, one day.
You've got to stick at it.
One day.
Yeah. I think I am too competitive, though. I will get, like, a bit too involved, And if it's just, like, over a board game...
It's a bit silly.
I'll
Christmas
I'll
must be
lose
fun
friends.
at your house.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. I'll upset my family, for sure. Yeah, in fact, I think I've got to the point where I've kind of started avoiding board game situations with my family. Yeah. My mum might suggest playing Catan, because we all love Catan.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Even though they're fully aware of what I become in a board game, they still
just
invite
find it
me.
Funny though.
Oh, yeah, maybe. My brother definitely does.
Yeah.
He's definitely there, like poking the bear.
Yeah.
Just trying to piss me off.
We do that with one of my other brothers too. He can get really stroppy, and it's like,
yeah,
we all know it's a risk. We play at risk, Sometimes
Yeah.
it's fine, sometimes it's not fine.
Yeah. It's the same. I can relate to that. Yeah. But it goes into like dodgeball or something, or like smaller,
Okay.
like
Or
sports
mini golf.
actually. Mini golf, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But I do, I have, there was one moment whilst I was playing dodgeball in my scout hut when I was like 16 or so. I found a way to like throw the ball so that it was way harder and faster than the others. And I was just doing that. And then once I just connected I just did it really well. And it just hit this guy straight on the face. And he was crying because it was like his eyes were open.
Oh,
I think his
like
eyes were like
streaming.
watering.
Yeah,
and
okay.
He was mad.
Wow.
Yeah. And I only feel bad afterwards. That happened. And then I'm like, oh God, maybe I should just like calm
Chill
down
out.
a bit. Yeah. Because it's like not really that important.
No.
Yeah.
It's good self-awareness though, that you shouldn't get grumpy, but you just can't help that you do.
I'm working on it.
A little bit toxic though, especially with board games, because I do feel like they come up quite a lot in like group settings.
Yeah.
I play quite a lot of board games. I like them.
I have worked on it though.
Yeah, that's good.
I realise now.
Just
at
go
least
quiet.
I think if I don't know the people that well, then I'm really
Yeah,
good.
aware. Yeah. That's
I'm
funny.
well behaved.
Okay, let's move on to adventure section. First question is, what is your worst dating story?
This story will be the same as the best because it started off awfully. I think that's probably the right word. She was almost 2 hours late to the date.
So late.
Yeah.
And you waited 2 hours.
I did, yeah. We had agreed to meet.
I need more context.
Yeah, we had agreed to meet at this festival. It was like this free citywide festival in Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
Where I was living at the time. Yeah.
Oh, we're abroad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she was Mexican. Yeah, and she was from the city. And so when she arrived, finally... Oh, I stuck around, by the way, because the music
Well, I was going to say, I get it
Yeah.
a bit more now that you had things to do at the festival.
Yeah.
Like, you could go around on your own. That wouldn't be too weird.
Yeah, and I was still quite new to the city. And
Yeah.
it was my first time watching mariachi.
Oh, okay,
And I was thinking,
yeah.
oh my God, this is amazing. Look
Yeah.
at all the colours and all the
No, I
suits
get
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Did she, like, update you, being like, so sorry? Or did you just...
not really, no.
No.
I just kind of...
You were just like, well, I'm here now.
Yeah,
May as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's
and
fair.
she was
No, I
she
get
was
it.
really cute as well. So I was there was kind
Holding
of like
out
the whole
hope.
like, yeah. It was like, this music's great. It's a new experience.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
I'll just wait.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she eventually obviously turned up. And I said, well, is everything all right? What happened? Bearing in mind she's from Mexico City, she said, I got lost on the metro or something. I took a wrong turn on the metro.
Okay,
was
I guess I
like,
do
"Come on."
do that on the tube sometimes. Rarely.
But you don't get delayed for 2 hours.
No.
You get off and then you get back on the right one. Yeah. What
No, that
would it be, like
pretty
10
dumb.
minutes?
Yeah,
10
literally, max.
Yeah.
You realise
I think-
pretty quick if you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I guess
Unless
so.
you get on,
Yeah.
actually, I nearly did that once at Clapham Junction. I was trying to go to other way around Victoria. I was trying to go to Clapham Junction and I nearly got on a fast one that was going to take me to Brighton.
Oh, fuck.
Just direct.
You nearly got on it.
Nearly. But it was when I wasn't looking at the board properly, that was the one in the station and the next one was the stopper. Like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would be probably 2 hours delayed.
Yeah.
But
Okay, maybe
would
I should cut her more slack then.
It doesn't.
Maybe-
No. And Mexico City is massive. I actually went last year.
Oh,
It's
nice.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
And she does live a way out as well.
She probably
Like
just
an hour.
didn't leave on time. I think.
Yeah, 100%.
I could never date someone that was like that. It would drive me bonkers.
Oh, yeah.
We're so on time. There's
Yeah.
bookings. Things are booked.
And I feel like that is the London mentality as well.
Yeah, you can't be 2 hours late to the theatre. You'll miss it.
It's not quite what I meant, but yeah.
Or a restaurant reservation. They normally only give you 2 hours.
Yeah.
They kick you out after 2 hours. If you're 2 hours late, you're not going to get your dinner.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
we can't do it. It's just not built into our systems.
Yeah.
We're always on a schedule.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. But maybe over there, if you're 2 hours late for your restaurant booking, they'll just fit you in.
I think,
Because
yeah,
the next
I
table will
honestly,
probably be 2 hours late, so it doesn't matter. We'll just get pushed back.
Yeah, maybe you were told this as well, but from the Latinos that I met, they would say oh yeah, if you do agree a time, that's not the time that you meet at. There's this general understanding that it's
An hour.
any time, within the 2 hours after that
Christ.
agreed time. That's when you can
See, that wouldn't fly with me. I'd have to completely change my whole personality to get on board with that.
Yeah.
And that's quite difficult.
I did it whilst
Did
I was
you?
there.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
relaxed?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, big time.
Wait, okay, yeah, so she's arrived now. And
Yeah.
does the date get better?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
We
good.
connected really, really well. The music was great. Had some drinks. We were chatting in Spanish, so I had the opportunity to like practice.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
yeah, that was great fun. No, yeah, that's it actually.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's the end.
good date. Yeah, so yeah, I think it was really what makes it the best is probably like all of the kind of surrounding experience of
festival,
like
yeah.
of discovering this new city.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was
great
brilliant. And
day.
because she was from Mexico City, she already knew like loads of different places that we could go and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Got your own little tour guide for the day.
yeah, for the evening. Yeah,
The evening.
Yeah, for what was left
Day
of the
and
evening.
yeah.
when she eventually turned up.
I pitched it in the day actually, but maybe you did arrive in the day and she didn't.
You laugh, but
Yeah.
it was exactly that.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the biggest risk you've ever taken?
Oh, it's going to sound a bit lame now, but I got a couple of fines in Barcelona. So
Okay.
I used to live there.
God, you lived everywhere.
I have, yeah.
Oh, I love that for you.
And
Every new story is a new place.
yeah, but in Barcelona, I picked up a couple of fines. So they were both on a bike, and the
Motorbike.
first a cycle.
pedal
Oh,
bike.
sorry, pedal bike. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first one I think I deserved because I crossed a red light and
Okay.
there were cars coming and I was just like, being an idiot.
the wrong.
I was, definitely. Yeah. I was in a rush and I just tried it. And,
Yeah, I do that in London. It's quite bad.
Yeah.
Especially if the ped crossings are going. I'm just like, oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not great.
And it was like €200.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He told me that and I was like, what? What's €200? And he was like, oh, but if you pay it within the first 10 days, it's 100.
Yeah.
So I paid that one actually. The second one I didn't pay. Again, on my bicycle, just on the side of the road, on the path, on the pavement. But there was nobody there. The reason I'm telling you that is because the policeman that saw me, he said he saw me like pull my phone out to check the time whilst I was riding.
Cycling.
Yeah, cycling. And he stopped me and he said, "Oh, that's dangerous. Here's a fine."
Gosh, they're really strict over there.
Yeah.
I check my phone
Big time.
cycling all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Just to check the route. Have a little look.
Apparently, yeah. Well, it was just like
in my pocket,
literally
just-
2 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's on my home screen, it does the map, so I always check that.
And
so
then so I didn't pay that one because I thought part of me thought
they're never going to
this
chase
is so
it.
ridiculous that I'm gonna not pay it. I heard a story about this guy who was like in his 80s or something, and he lived in Spain. He was from the UK, and he lived in Spain when he was like 20. He had a fine that he didn't pay. He left, went back to the UK, and then he didn't go back to Spain until he was like 75 or something.
Okay.
And then when he handed his passport over to the security guards in Spain, they searched him up on the system and they found the fine. Yeah. And it was something like really irrelevant, like not dangerous at all or anything. And
like a parking fine again or something.
Yeah, something like that. And they just let him off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to say like they didn't let him in until he paid or something.
No.
But maybe they'll be flagged on your passport.
Well, I've been back a few times and
Nothing.
it's all good.
I think it'll be fine. Yeah, fair. No, you were ballsy though. Didn't pay the fine.
I actually, and it kind of coincided with me leaving Barcelona for I cancelled like my residency and stuff. Oh. And I thought, like, I thought, fuck, I've really got to cover my tracks.
You're like,
I better go.
I don't like it here anymore.
No, it was.
Keep finding me for silly things.
Yeah. No. I was. Believe me, it was a coincidence that I was leaving anyway.
So you're like, oh well.
Yeah. So I thought, are
they going to follow me to Tring? Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to affection section. First question is, what is your biggest ick?
My biggest ick. I am quite picky actually. Hence I'm single.
No, it's all right.
I made a list for this one as well. I'll try. Do you want me to pick one?
No, I think this is good. No,
Okay,
most men
right.
don't give me lists, and I think they all have them. They just pretend they don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I have one. It's quite small at the moment. But it needs to get bigger.
Excuse me. So if someone reminds me of one of my friends, it's probably a no.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I don't know why. Yeah, sometimes it's just like maybe their face. Kind of, there's something about them that reminds me. The mannerisms. Yeah.
That's what I've had before. I'm now thinking. There's one time, And I didn't even know them that well. I wouldn't even say they were a friend, but it was just like someone I knew of. And their mannerisms reminded me of them so much. And I didn't fancy that person. So then I was like, I don't think I fancy you anymore.
Good. Okay, I'm not alone in that.
Yeah. But some friends I feel like I would like, because then I'd be like, oh, you remind me of my really good friend that I really like. So that's interesting that way around. That you're still like, no.
Yeah, still no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just because I can, like, if it's like anything related to like friends, then I lose
the romantic.
Yeah. I guess so.
Feelings. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this sounds bad, but I think it's quite common. I think it's something that people understand, like something you should probably work on. But if someone's too keen, if they're like always available,
mine's if they constantly text me back like immediately.
Yeah,
I can't do it. Honestly, I've had that situation, and I've just had to start ignoring, like blue ticking, because there's no other way to stop it.
I mean, I'm all for,
and I hate doing that. Or just ignoring it for hours. But then, like, it doesn't work, because then as soon as I'm back on my phone, they've replied in the next minute. And I'm like, oh my God, don't you have a life? That's why I don't like it.
If it happens every time, then yeah, I guess.
It's just
I
like
guess
you're always on your phone. I don't like that.
Yeah. But people are, though. Because I also think
we are, but we're not. Like, I've got like 30 unread WhatsApp chats at this point.
Yeah.
Some of them are from like days ago. Yeah, I've been on my phone every day, but I don't actually have the mental capacity to like reply to you all. You're constantly messaging me back within like 5 minutes. I'm a bit concerned about, do you have a life?
Yeah, no, yeah, you couldn't have put it better myself. But then I do also think that if someone's like, if they're not doing anything and they receive the message, then they'll reply. Because
don't play games.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think
No, that's the thing. I think you can catch people when they're genuinely not doing anything, but you can normally tell like Sunday evening. I can pretty much assume that you would just be sat on your phone. Whereas if like I text you Monday morning, let's say I'm going into the office at, I don't know, 5 to 9. And then you're messaging me back just for 9. I might be like, oh, maybe you haven't logged on yet. So then, I don't know, for some reason, I also then can text at 10. Then 5 minutes past 10, you've also messaged back. And it's the same throughout the whole day, like every single hour, whatever random hour I message, you're straight there. I'm starting to get a bit concerned.
Yeah. If you've already been with someone for quite a while and you get immediate responses from them, that for me is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I think it's just when you're getting to know someone.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
But I also don't like texting people, full stop, but but more in the dating stage, like before we've met like enough times, because I think you can build like an emotional intimacy that's fake through messaging. Like I really have been caught out by that in the past, and then I've met up with them in person. It's just not been the same. So now I really limit it. Like I'm a once or twice a day kind of person.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Like that's enough for me.
That's good. I might steal that. Yeah, I might do that myself.
I just like put that boundary in place.
Yeah.
Like once a day is still quite a lot, I think. Like if I'm texting you every single day, at least once.
Yeah.
Then you're at the same level as my very best friends. Already. Don't know. Red flags.
Yeah. I think for me it's like if I want to kind of text and then somewhere in the conversation then it'll be like, oh, okay, that there's a purpose, you know?
Yeah.
Like we're planning a date.
Yeah, that's what I need. Purpose in my text.
Yeah. I guess getting to know someone a little bit over text is fine.
A little bit.
Yeah.
1 or 2 a day, fine. One guy was really good, actually. He also didn't really like texting, so he was like, I'll just send you one voice note about my day at the end of the day every day. And I love that, because then I felt like we were actually having a bit of a catch up. It was only like a few minutes long, just being like, oh, this happened to me today. Hope you had a good day. Do you know what I mean? It was just a nice
like the summary.
He suggested
the highlight
that,
reel,
and I was like, that's really cool. Because then I just sent one back, but then that really reduced the whole like, we're still getting to know each other, but it was still one a day.
How far into the like getting to know him? Like how long had it been when you suggested doing that?
Pre-date one.
That
was on Hinge, so I hadn't even met him yet, and we hadn't even got a number, like a WhatsApp number.
Wow.
It was the first person who'd ever voice noted me on the Hinge chat. I've never had that before.
Oh, right.
And it's actually a really shit feature.
Audio, really? You think so?
Yeah, as in like the Hinge one, you can't pause it like you can on WhatsApp. So you have to just send it all in one.
I get you.
And then you also couldn't like listen back before you sent, I think. So it just felt a bit raw dog, just like. And when you don't know someone, like obviously you want them to sound good. So I would re-record them like 7 times about my day.
Yeah.
So maybe that was a bit of a waste of time, but That was more just me being pernickety, because then I'd say something that was a bit embarrassing and I'd be, oh fuck, gotta delete that, send it again.
Start again.
Yeah.
Do the whole thing.
And then it would get a bit inauthentic because I've said it that many times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still like that. I thought it was cool. Cool suggestion. So I'd do that again with someone. Do you have any more icks? Or was that the end?
Let's have a look. Women that go to Dubai a lot.
Just end on that one.
Yeah, I don't mind if you've been like once, twice, whatever. But if you go like
I know exactly
every other month
saying.
or something,
Yeah.
that's like
every other month.
Yeah. I don't
Who
know.
has that much holiday and money and
don't know
time?
that many women that do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like then you're like an influencer. That's like part of your job to go every month. Don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Or you've got a
I get the same.
very generous sugar daddy
or
yeah.
just general parents.
Yeah,
real daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. You're actually using daddy's money.
Yeah. I'm gonna play your bestie rec.
Oh yes.
Your friend's recommendation.
Can I do want to preface this with I thought about getting one of my male friends to do it, and I thought they're just gonna do me dirty. This is not going to go well. And you know what? She actually messaged me after doing it, and she said, "Oh, I've done you so dirty."
Oh no! So, maybe that's just the type of friends you keep.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's really funny.
I want to share with you some negatives about my friend that I believe we can find some positives in. 1, he has no job, so he has all the time in the world to speak to you. 2, he lives with his parents, so sooner than you ever truly imagined or wanted, you could meet his folks. 3, he doesn't live in London, so you'll never have to pay for transportation, as he will always be coming to you. But seriously, he is a great guy, and he really takes an interest in people. He challenges others, and he pushes you to be the best version of yourself. And he doesn't leave himself out of that equation. He pushes himself to be the best person he can be. He's committed to learning languages, and he also teaches them now too. Maybe if you get together with him, you would be the lucky lady to feature in one of his completely unembarrassing language learning TikTok videos. Well, I'm sure from this voice note you can agree that my friend is a catch. And all I can say from now is enjoy and good luck.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a bit bad.
Wow,
it was a bit bad.
She's gone in.
Not too
She's
bad.
gone in for me there.
She did go for you a little bit. At
God.
the start, I was like, oh, wow. What's next?
Yeah, bloody hell. Let's get to the positives. Yeah. There's some stuff, that feels like it's kind of old. When did she... That would have been like the last couple of weeks.
No, she sent that today.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Do you have a job now?
Well, I mean, I have a few. So it's like, I don't have a 9 to 5.
Oh, maybe that's what she meant.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of divided between, it's exhausting. I'm knackered.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, I work in our family businesses.
Okay.
So I have quite a nice schedule, I guess, with those things.
Yeah.
Which is a bookshop, the comedy club, which I told you about.
Oh,
so that's
yeah.
Evenings when we've got events. And then I work on this vintage mobile cinema as well.
Oh, cool.
And that's during the summer.
Yeah.
So that's going to start picking up soon. Actually, okay, yeah. I've only recently started volunteering with a local... Well, she's a prospective MP.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that it'll lead to a job at the end of it, and a 9 to 5 at that, because it would be nice to have like one thing to focus on.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. I've just restarted a 9 to 5, and the consistency is actually really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I was freelance before that, and it was tough.
Yeah.
Not having a schedule was... I just wasn't as disciplined as I thought I would be, and yeah, it felt all over the place.
Yeah.
I think we do need a bit of structure as humans.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm doing like a couple of days with her. And so in the build up to the election, that could get like really...
Yeah, that could be really
busy.
exciting.
I hope so. It would just be nice to get a job with it.
Yeah.
You know? And a 9 to 5 at that. I did have a 9 to 5 when I graduated. I did that for like a couple of years in IT.
Okay.
And I just found like it was the job that was just like, really dull.
Yeah.
And then, I moved home. You're going to get a little bit of a life story here if you want.
Yeah.
I moved home during COVID, so I quit. That was in Sheffield. I moved home back to Tring in COVID, and I thought, what do I enjoy doing? I was kind of having a bit of a like reassessment of what I was like looking for, and I thought about teaching, and then I booked myself onto this like TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language course.
Oh yeah.
And did that in Spain. So
that's
I
where the
lived in
travelling
Barcelona.
comes in. Yeah.
And I arrived, and I had a job in place, but then when I arrived, they said, "Oh, because of COVID, we don't have that many students anymore.
Fine.
We can't give you a job." I decided to try and make it on my own, just like through word of mouth and through like posters, and
Yeah.
I still went to some interviews, just to try and see what I could find.
Yeah.
And a lot of places just said, "Oh, well, we've got some free students, that we can't just put in a class because we don't have enough of them, but you can teach them privately." Yeah, so eventually I just
did like private tutoring.
Yeah. Actually, within a week or so of
That's
arriving in
amazing.
Barcelona, I had enough students to sustain me.
Wow. Yeah. Fair.
And so I did that.
It's like it's a business.
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I guess
You
so.
are, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It's English to
Yeah.
And I had, she referenced that as well. I have an Instagram account. I haven't posted, like the whole English teaching thing is very much on the back
TikTok,
burners.
yeah. That was when you were like doing this tutoring, trying to get jobs.
Yeah.
Or trying to get work. Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
Yeah. And it was good fun. I learned quite a bit. It was a learning curve, because the whole like social media for me, like before that, it was really just about like somewhere to store my photos.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it just became this like tool to promote
it's cool.
the business.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And the nice thing about that was that I was basically doing everything that I kind of looked for in a job. So like meeting loads of new people. I had the opportunity to like learn about their cultures and their countries, earn money whilst doing it. And I continued doing that when I was in Mexico.
Yeah.
Through Central America as well.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
I still do it occasionally now, but it's only like I've kept the students that I like.
Yeah, you can be picky.
Yeah. So yeah, I am living with my parents for my sins. It's just like we do get on. We do like we love each other, but I think that now that I've had a taste of independence and I know how I like things in my home environment, there's a bit of like we don't see eye to eye on everything. And so small things can like upset them.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay. Why someone should date me? I hope this came across during the interview, because it really is true. I'm pretty much always like a positive person.
Yeah, I think so. You came across quite relaxed, I'd say.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to have a relationship with someone where we're just smashing life together as a team, supporting each other, caring for each other. Where we have each other's backs, basically.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Perfect. Yeah, a little teammate.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
You are wow. So if you enjoyed this episode, please write into the podcast at Single Sounds on Instagram, and you can get this man's details, or you can write in via email, singlesoundspodcast@gmail.com. And you can be bold, make your move, and slide into the DMs to let this mystery man know you enjoyed his episode and to arrange a date. Thanks so much for listening this week. I hope you have an amazing bank holiday, and I'll be back next week with an expert episode on how to date off the apps. You won't want to miss that one. Have a great week, guys. Bye.